Well, now we present Kuen Tang. Kuen presented at last year's International Day of Persons with Disabilities, giving us a little taste of what was happening for this year. So Kuen, a 13-quad-year quadriplegic, has experienced many downtimes in life until she found the best therapy ever. The beauty in wheelchair rugby. Now, wheelchair rugby, also known as murder ball. I don't know if you've seen the documentary on murder ball. These guys are insane. Awesome. So it's commonly known as a sport of hard smashing and dangerous. That is until now. What are you waiting for? Let's find out why and let's roll. Thanks, Kuen. Take it away.
Thank you. See, once you're quadriplegic for 13 years, you can play your wheelchair card and get a really pretty looking soldier to push you up the ramp. 13 years ago, when I became a quadriplegic, it robbed me and my family of our smiles. I felt alone, trapped, like no one understands me. I'm sure some of you felt that same way as well. And I spent years searching, and I found it. Definitely, like Gwen said, in murder ball. Well, we have to change the name to wheelchair rugby because we couldn't find sponsors when you say, hey, want to sponsor murder ball? Now with wheelchair rugby, the reason why the sport is so awesome is we play with a volleyball on a basketball court with rugby, basketball, handball, and hockey rules. Confused? I got a little confused when I first started as well. But here's the awesome part. When you think about it, on a national level, where guys with huge muscles, awesome tattoos, in these awesome armor-like wheelchairs, and they wheel fast down the court. And it's a sport of speed. But then, bang! They hit each other. They hit each other hard. They hit each other so hard, all 6 wheels are lifted up in the air. In a wheelchair, flying, want to experience that? Come to wheelchair rugby. And if you're just angry enough at the opposition, you hit them hard enough, you knock them over in their chairs, and we'll cheer for the guy that knocks the guy off the chair on their faces. That's a good therapy. Now, it's much more about hitting. It's about how to think quick on your feet or on your butt. In this case, when you're trapped by the opposition, where 3 players trapped you, what do? You have to have that built-in trust and think quick on your butt to get rid of that ball. And it's about using unusual items. There I am, using garden gloves with wheeled rubbers, with hockey tape and tensor band-aid on my arm so I can wheel faster and not hurt myself. It's about hide and seek. We wheel fast enough sometimes, we roll over the ball and hide under our chairs. The referee has to lift our chair up and go find that missing ball. This game is about cheering on your teammates and feel okay to sit on the sidelines and work on your diaphragm or your lung. Yeah! Hit them! Wheel faster! Go! You hear that all the time from quadriplegics who has not a lot of muscles here. It's about spending time with friends, sharing with people who knows a lot about what you go through in life, what you're missing and what you can still have, and what you're looking forward to the next game and the next person you hit. It's about working on your facial muscles. Sometimes you wheel so hard. Sometimes it's about working on your angry face. Or you try to smile, but you try to get the opposition not knowing where you are, your poker face. It's about the unusual little moments you find. Does anybody own any 7-Elevens out here? Because we are ready to make commercials for you. 7-Eleven. By the way, I'm the 11. Those little moments makes your heart feel better. It's about us girls can also participate in a male-dominant sport. We're the rare species on the team. And usually, I take off my gloves quickly, look at my nails. Yep, not cracked after a game. It's about the best of sportsmanship. We are the worst of enemies on the court. But when we're off court, we buy each other beer and talk about how well we did and how well we flipped and smashed the other team. It's about spending time with family. My mom always thought I was that timid little girl after my car accident. But now she tells people, watch out when my daughter gets on the court. She's crazy, but pretty awesome. It's about doing push-ups. When you get flipped on the court, my teammate here tried to do a couple push-ups to impress all the good-looking girls with big muscles and the fact that he's not afraid to fall on his face. And it's about doing something you never thought you'd be able to do and find your independence. I can use my teeth to rip off the hockey tape that's wrapped around my arm. Also, working on my facial muscles while I'm ripping off the tape. And it's about sharing a wonderful sport with people who understand you, who knows what you go through, who knows how to push you. I was trapped in a power chair for 8 years. After I was being ridiculed by my teammates playing rugby, I got out of it. And how many of you want to find your smiles? How many of you want to get excited? How many of you want free therapy? Come to a wheelchair rugby game. You too will smile. Work on your lungs. Find that excitement. What are you waiting for? Let's roll.
All right, thank you so much.